Minister of Community Development, Culture and the Arts.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I have been authorized by the Cabinet of Trinidad and Tobago to make the following statement. I have the privilege of laying before this Honourable House the National Policy on Culture and the Arts of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago for the period 2019 to 2024 as a green paper for public comment for the period of 1 month. Madam Speaker, Trinidad and Tobago has struggled with articulating a national culture policy for the last several decades, with at least 3 to 4 comprehensive attempts over that time. Trinidad and Tobago's uniquely diverse cultural experiences, the extremely vast and informed cultural sector, and contrasting philosophical positions on how Trinidad and Tobago should treat this rich resource would have impacted these efforts. This iteration of a culture policy for Trinidad and Tobago builds on the various policy initiatives of successive governments and the invaluable work of cultural entrepreneurs and organizations in Trinidad and Tobago's vast cultural ecology. The policy is a celebration of who we are and our many accomplishments in the realm of culture, even in the absence of a formal policy. However, it provides the critical platform for harnessing the limitless potential of our creative wealth in a manner that transforms the national landscape and ensures the nurturing of new and burgeoning talent, the sustainability of artists' livelihoods, and the ascendancy of our culture in the global cultural stratosphere, all the while expanding its contribution to the economy and national development. The policy pursues a vision of a thriving, inclusive, and dynamic cultural sector at the center of national development. It operationalizes this vision through 2 developmental themes, 5 policy goals, innumerable priority actions divided across 4 policy subsectors, and solid institutional arrangements. These altogether address the priority needs of the sector and our young nation. The 2 developmental themes are 1, national identity and cultural confidence, and 2, harmonized and strengthened cultural environment as an enabler of cultural growth. The former addresses the issues of who we are as a people and how we can shed the adverse trappings of our past to harness our best selves for personal, community, and national benefit. The second focuses on the benefit of harmony, synergy, and effectiveness in our development of all the elements of our cultural ecosystem. The 5 goals are to 1, enhance cultural confidence by enriching the participation of all in cultural development that transforms the social and economic experiences of the nation. 2, strengthen national identities, and the sense of belonging among all social groups. 3, secure and strengthen infrastructure for cultural diversity, preservation, participation, exchange, and expression. 4, support artists, entrepreneurs, and industry associations in the production of high-quality output. 5, establish and sustain an integrated institutional framework to support the cultural sector. The 4 policy subsectors through which many core recommendations are articulated are 1, the culturally confident citizen, 2, the arts, 3, heritage, memory, and legacy, and 4, cultural industries. The policy adopts a whole of government and whole of society approach to implementation, fully appreciative of the fact that culture is about all of us. As such, it brings together government ministries with their core responsibilities to work in harmony with cultural groups, contributors, and interests. It will harmonize work through a technical committee for culture and the arts, which will oversee policy implementation. The scope of the national policy on culture and the arts is as broad, diverse, and dynamic as is the cultural sector in Trinidad and Tobago, and this deliberately so, given the decades of absence of a formal culture policy in this country. The National Cultural Policy pursues the growth and development of our cultural sector in a holistic manner. It will focus on who we are, ensuring that our essence reflects a strong sense of cultural confidence, self-assurance, nationhood, responsibility, and solidarity. At the same time, it will seek to maximize the value ascribed to and tangible benefits to be derived from all of our cultural products in a manner that adequately rewards the artists and artistes, other cultural workers, cultural and art institutions, agencies, cultural investors, and the economy. Finally, the policy will also seek to ensure intangible benefits, the love and experience of all that is we, to every citizen and every community of this great nation. Madam Speaker, I thank you.
Member for Princeton.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, through you to the Honourable Minister, in light of the statement the Minister has provided, the Minister spoke about enforcing the policy through a technical committee. Could the Honourable Minister give us an indication of who would comprise this committee and how it would be appointed?
Minister of Community Development, Culture and the Arts.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The committee would be made up of representatives of the different agencies that impact the cultural sector, as well as some representation from the artist community, and it's well enumerated in the policy and available for comment.